I think a lot of people think acceptance means complacency.
Yeah.
And acceptance is an internal, okay, this is what is. And if I argue with that, it doesn't change the past.
No.
So internally saying, yes, this is what it is. And externally taking action to support their attunement and healing.
Yeah.
Rather than, and there's choices and consequences in this life. We, put people in jail if they're breaking the rules but it's a lot of people that are traumatized continuing that.
Exactly.
And so how do we not add to that? How do we come into harmony within ourselves and be a space to support more of that harmonization on a global level?
Of course, that's the thing. It's okay. If I stay at home complaining about, oh, there's darkness outside, and I don't go outside to bring harmony, and I go outside to fight against it.
Yes.
So what I'm doing is basically giving power to the opposite.
Yeah.
And I make the war bigger.
That's right. And I think the most important work we can do is within our own consciousness first. And as we live in coherence and clarity within ourselves, that becomes a natural expression for how we live in the world. No separation.
Because every person that is doing something wrong or out of tune, which means they're making other people's lives out of tune, is because actually is a child that was not able to have an environment that taught them how to be in tune. So every time that you see a person that is doing problems or that is doing the evil in the world, the acceptance thing is to try to think, how was their life when they were 5 years old?
That's right.
So think about every children that are living a situation that that for us today is like, oh, this child is suffering.
Compassion.
But maybe in 20 years, that child will be a terrible person because of what happened when he's 5.
Yeah.
So all the people that we think, oh, they are terrible people, they actually might have had a very terrible childhood.
Oftentimes they did. And when working as a therapist, the more I would hear somebody's story, the more I understood how they became the way that they are.
Yeah.
Again, I can have acceptance, compassion, but it doesn't mean I would condone a behavior. And so I think people think I need to be in resistance and put somebody to jail or take action. But it's like, you can actually find harmony and peace inside of you. There's a place for the anger.